In the comment section of one of my videos, someone asked about my fruit trees. Some of my popular videos are me ordering my fruit trees last year from Georgia, as well as, where's the other place I ordered from? Stark Bros. And I planted majority of my fruit trees in our orchard over here, so I'm walking over there right now, and I'm going to show you how my fruit trees are doing. I had a really good experience with Georgia, but I know a lot of people have said that their trees didn't make it, that they had a lot of things wrong with them, that they died, you know, it was bad customer service, etc., etc. And that was just not my experience with them. So I'm walking over here to show you how my fruit trees are doing from them. And like I said, I'll show you all of my fruit trees, but I did get a mix of fruit trees from Stark Bros, Georgia, and then I also did get some from my local nursery. So starting off the back, I did get this grapevine right here from Georgia, as well as this one last summer, and it's still alive. It looks kind of crazy. I haven't been over here in quite a long time, and I don't water them or anything like that, but they're still alive. A quick overview, all of these trees right here are apples, and then we move to, I think there's pears in this section, and then I have peaches going down that way. I have some plums over on this way. We do have our ducks in here because I watched a video that said ducks do good in orchards to keep bugs away. So like this one is from my local, this one, and that one's from just my local farm store, and this is a plum. But so let me find a fruit tree from Georgia. Let's start with the apples. So this is a Stark Bros apple tree. This one might be Stark Bros as well. Yep. This one is... Okay, this is an apple tree, and this is from Georgia. Stark Bros, this is the pink lady. I think that says Stark Bros too. Yep. This one does not look alive, and this one, so this is a crab apple, does not. Yep, that one's dead. And this was from Georgia. But I won't say that. I'm pretty sure it was alive. I'm pretty sure it was alive when we put it here, and I was worried about putting it here just because this is a higher part of my property and the water drains that way. And so I wouldn't necessarily say that it was Georgia's fault, because it was definitely alive when I planted it here, and I have not watered or came over here to water them at all. So I wouldn't blame that on Georgia at all. This whole area looked like this over here. So this is not my property, but this is how my property looked like, and we completely had someone come and forest mulch the whole property, and so the whole property looked like this, which is just wood chips. And this area still is pretty much wood chipped, except for some grass that is starting to grow back. But we're slowly starting the what is this called? Wood chips are slowly starting to break down and produce, make soil. So that's really, really good. Earlier this year, we did get a few pears off of this pear tree right here, but that is from a farm store. So this right here is a Kiefer pear. This one is from Georgia, and you can see this whole light green branch right there is all new growth. All of this is new growth. It definitely wasn't that tall when I got it. It was only 3 to 4 feet tall. and I am 5'3", and you can see that it is above me. So it's definitely grown since we've put it here. So again, this is another Stark Bros. This must be a Tie, Georgia, because it doesn't really... Actually, no. I think both of these were from my farm store. And I had cut it back a lot thinking it would shoot out some new growth. And this one looks like it's grown below the rootstock. So that might not be what I think it is. Pretty sure this is from my farm store. This is a Tie, Georgia. What is it? This is a pear, a sand pear. So you can see that's doing good. Then that must be a pear up there as well, and that's from Tie, Georgia. You can see that whole new growth. I'm going to have to come in here and prune. It was, I guess, just this one stick when I got it. Pretty sure that's from my farm store, but that is not alive anymore. This is from Tie, Georgia. It's an Asian pear. It's doing really good. Lots of new green growth. A Stark Bros doing the gangsterline. We'll have to get that standing up. This one's from my farm store. It's a plum. Farm store plum. This one looks like it's from Tie, Georgia. Nope, Stark Bros. An apple. I know these 4 peaches up front, or 3 peaches, are from my farm store. Stark Bros, Asian pear. Moon Glow pear, that's from Stark Bros. So, once we start getting to this side of the property, the trees are a little more sketchy. Just because when we knew that there was a chance that they wouldn't survive over here, just because when we were digging them, digging the holes, there was so much water sitting. But we decided to just go ahead and plant them and see if they thrived or not. We were like, it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing to leave fruit trees here and them, you know, be sitting in water. So some of them I can see did not do good. It just looks like this tree snapped in half over here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So it actually didn't snap in half, but the roots are coming out. You can tell I haven't been over here in a while. This is from Stark Brothers, though. If I can, let's see. Okay. And you can actually see that it's growing new roots. I'm gonna have to come over here and put soil. That was another thing as well, is when we planted, a lot of it was the what is this called? The wood chips went down about 12 inches of wood chips, just because this part of my property was so low that it was so hard to find any area that had soil. And so when we planted the fruit trees here, we added our own soil, and some of them made it and some of them didn't. Like that one has made it. That small one, let's see, right here. This one has made it. It's from, this also is a Stark Bros fruit tree. But then let me show you one that didn't, like this stick right here. This stick did not make it. Oh, it's actually still alive. I lied. That's actually still alive. Let's see what this is. This is from from Tie, Georgia, a plum tree. It's still alive here. But my cherry tree from Stark Bros is not alive. Stark Brothers they do have a 1-year guarantee, and I did have about 2 trees that I was supposed to contact them about that didn't make it before I planted all of these trees. And I just did not contact them. I just kept forgetting, and now it's going on my 2nd year. So definitely, if you get trees from Tai, Georgia, they will uphold as long as you send pictures that your trees died and within the year, and they will I think send you your money back or something like that. They'll definitely help you out. With Tai, Georgia, people's problems was that the trees would die, and they do have a refund policy, but then you have to pay to get that refund policy enforced, and so people thought that it wasn't worth it. I just specifically, like I said, haven't had any problem with Tai, Georgia sending me dead trees, and so I've never, they died after due to negligence on my part. So I haven't had a chance or had an experience with trying to contact them and not being able to get my money back or send anything like that. So definitely the trees on this side, and it's funny because this is where the most grass is growing. The wood chips wasn't as bad because it's already a higher spot, and this is where the trees are doing better. And then as you go over to a lower area, we have more waterlog and more wood chips and more tree problems. So that's my update on my orchard right now. I probably will end up next, or actually probably this winter, we're going into fall, find all the dead trees in here and take them out and try and replant them, but we replant them with trees that I just get from my local farm store, because my local farm store trees are about $18, and ordering trees offline, you have to wait for them to get sent to you. They're smaller, and yeah, so that's the only downfall. If I had to take a guess, I would say probably about 90% of the trees that I planted in here, which was over 60 I think, have all survived and made it, which is awesome. But I do have some trees that I was skeptical about, like I said, by planting them, because when I dug them there was lots of water or lots of wood chips, and I did it anyway just to see, and some of them did not make it, some of them did. But that was user error, not the fruit tree's fault. I also have, I think I said at the beginning of the video, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 apple trees inside of my garden in this cross bed, and they are also a mix between Tai, Georgia and Stark Rose, and they are all still alive. And I've been very negligent to them this season, and they're all still alive. So I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and all of my grapevines in my garden, we can walk over there, are all from Tai, Georgia, and they're still alive and well. We'll walk over there and I'll show you. So this is a grapevine right here, and all of these leaves. So I have a grapevine in every other bed. So then there's another one here. This is all its leaves. It also had a loofah, so that's why you see some loofah plant dying. There's actually a rose here. This is a rose plant. This is a rose plant. That's very interesting. I thought I moved all my roses, but apparently I didn't. There's a rose here with the grapevine behind it, and then another grapevine. So all of my grapes are from Tai, Georgia, and they're all doing well. The browning that you see is from a loofah plant that died, so it's not my grapevines dying. And so I know this apple tree, it's leaning right now because a baby goat got in here and was leaning on it, not because I planted it that way. That's from Stark Rose. Trying to see how many. 2, 3. So it looks like 3 out of 4 of these fruit trees are from stock rows and only 1 is from Cottageville, Georgia, which is that one. So that is actually all of my fruit trees. So there is your update on my fruit trees. Majority of them are still alive. Some casualties, but I would claim those casualties as my own fault because I haven't been taking care of them like I should. But I'll definitely prune them this coming season and replace the ones that need replacing. So hope this video was helpful for you, and I will see you guys next time.